Did you know that water used on landscapes accounts for 30 to 70% of our total water use? Did you know the American Water Works Association estimates homes with automatic sprinkler systems use 35% more water than those without an in-ground system? That's a lot of water. So it's very important to understand how your irrigation system works. This short video will provide tips on how to maintain your system and make a few simple repairs. It's important to know the basics of the parts of an irrigation system. Let's take a look at the 5 most important parts. Sprinkler heads are the casing that connects to the pipe that holds the spray nozzle. They come in a variety of brands and sizes, but the 2 most basic types are spray and rotors. This video will focus on repairs to a spray head system. If your system has rotor-type heads, refer to the manufacturer's website or call their customer service department. The spray head houses the nozzle that creates the pattern of the spray. These heads are grouped together to make watering zones. Spray nozzles also are designed for a variety of spray radius. That means how far the nozzle will throw the water. The ideal design has each spray head overlapping the neighboring spray nozzles. This is called head-to-head coverage. It is the very best way to get your entire landscape watered without dry or soggy spots. And if you find that your design has poor head-to-head coverage, you may need the assistance of a licensed irrigator to correct these deficiencies. The pipes are the water highway that delivers the water to each head. Then there are the valves. These are connected to the controller by wires. The electronic signal tells the valve to open, which sends water through the pipes to the sprinkler heads in each zone. The controller is the brains of the entire operation. It tells the valves when to open and let water through to the heads, and for how long to run each zone or station. Now, one last piece of equipment on your system is not very well known, but it is in fact very important. It is called the backflow prevention device. The backflow prevention device is found in the yard, usually near your water meter. This device prevents dirty water from siphoning back into clean water that comes into your home. Several common things can go wrong with any in-ground system. Some of these problems you can easily repair yourself using a few common household tools. There will be some repairs that will require the services of a state-licensed irrigator. The Texas Commission on Environmental Quality has a current list of licensed irrigators on their website, or you can call their office for a reference. In addition to the tools listed above, you may also need to buy a few replacement parts if something is broken. It is important to visually check your system periodically to make sure it is working properly. Now let's take a look at a few problems that can occur and how to correct them. Sometimes the head or nozzle is misdirected. No one wants to pay to water concrete, fences, or the side of their house, and it is an undeniable waste of water. It is easier to adjust a spray pattern while the system is running so you can see the arc or direction of the spray. With a soft cloth covering the nozzle stem, use a pair of pliers with light pressure. Turn the nozzle stem until it is spraying in the proper direction, or turn the entire head to adjust. Some heads, such as this rotor, need specific tools to adjust without damaging the head. Go to the manufacturer's website for details on how to adjust their product. If you don't know who the manufacturer is, bring the sprinkler head with you to an irrigation system supplier. If water is shooting up like this, you have either a broken or missing sprinkler head. Sprinkler heads can be broken a number of ways. Too much water pressure, run over by a mower or weed eater, bicycle, car, or even pedestrian traffic. In any event, no matter the cause, when a sprinkler head is broken, you are losing water and money fast. If the break is close to the pipe, you may not see the leak at first because it is underground. Sometimes, however, it is very obvious. If the sprinkler head is completely off of the riser, see if you can simply screw it back onto the riser. If the riser is broken, replace it with one that is sized to ensure the head is level with the soil. Once the head is replaced, be sure to turn on the system and adjust until it is spraying in the right direction. Sometimes the cap on the sprinkler head is loose. Tighten the cap by hand to see if that fixes the problem. Occasionally, you may get a clogged nozzle. To fix this, lift the stem of the spray head and unscrew the nozzle. Take out and thoroughly rinse the screen and spray nozzle. Flush the zone by turning on the system very briefly. Reinstall the screen and spray nozzle. If the problem persists, replace with a new screen and spray nozzle. If your sprinkler heads are misting, these fine drops will never reach the root zone of your grass, wasting up to 70% of the water that you apply. Most of this water will evaporate or blow away before it ever reaches the ground. This results when there is too much water pressure coming through your system. Water pressure isn't constant, and it may have changed since your system was installed. There may be many reasons why your system is misting, and an evaluation by a licensed professional would be the best place to start. He or she will be able to provide you with specific information and what options are available. These are just a few of the common problems that may occur with your system. If you do not feel comfortable with trying these repairs, please contact a professional irrigation service to help. These small repairs could save you thousands of gallons every time you water, and saving that water makes a huge difference in your community. Remember, the irrigation industry is regulated by state and local government. Be sure to check with your city for individual restrictions and guidelines. If you need a professional, please go to the Texas Commission on Environmental Quality website for a list of licensed irrigators by name or by city.